Your life isn't happening to you. It's actually happening from you. Every person who triggers you, every situation that frustrates you, every pattern that keeps repeating in your life, none of it is random. It's all a reflection of what's happening inside you, bounced back like a mirror you don't even know you're looking at. Most people live unconsciously, creating chaos without understanding they are the ones holding the paintbrush. They blame circumstances, other people, bad luck. But here's what changes everything. When you understand that your outer world is a direct reflection of your inner world, you stop being a victim and start becoming a conscious creator. Before we continue, if you're ready to break free from the repeating patterns that hold you back, check out my free guide, 5 Inner Blocks That Keep You from Deep Spiritual Growth. The link is waiting for you in the top comment below. Your attention becomes your experience. What you focus on expands, not because the universe is playing favorites, but because your consciousness acts like a magnet, drawing in experiences that match your dominant thoughts and feelings. Think about it. When you wake up in a bad mood, everything seems to go wrong. Traffic is worse, people are more annoying, problems pile up. But when you're in a great mood, green lights appear, helpful people show up, solutions present themselves. Same world, different inner state, completely different experience. But it goes deeper than just your conscious thoughts. Your subconscious beliefs act like invisible magnets, attracting matching circumstances in your life. If you have a deep belief that you're not worthy of love, you will attract people who treat you as if you're not worthy. If you believe the world is unsafe, you will find evidence of danger everywhere you look. Even the most external events mirror your deepest patterns and unhealed wounds. That boss who never appreciates your work, they might be reflecting your own lack of self-appreciation. Or it could simply mean that you're not in the right job. Maybe your talents would shine better elsewhere. That friend who always cancels plans, they could be mirroring your own difficulty with commitment. Or it can mean that your friendship isn't as deep as you might think. Maybe you two are simply drifting apart. The universe is guiding you, showing you exactly where you need to take a closer look. The most difficult experiences often carry the greatest growth potential. When life feels like it's falling apart, it's usually because old patterns that no longer serve you are being cleared away to make room for something better. Your soul knows what it's doing, even when your mind feels lost. Nothing in your life is coincidence. Every person who enters your world, every challenge that appears, every opportunity that presents itself, it's all connected and it all has purpose. Your life is a complex web of reflections, each one designed to help you see yourself more clearly and evolve into who you're meant to become. Even difficult relationships carry messages for your growth. When someone hurts you, the mirror isn't saying you caused their behavior. It's showing you that people aren't perfect, and their actions reflect their own inner world, not your worth. The pain you feel is an invitation to stop taking things personally and develop compassion for the human imperfections we all share. Your soul chose this experience for specific reasons, even when it feels overwhelming. Before you came into this life, your higher self selected certain themes, certain challenges, certain growth opportunities. What feels like random suffering is actually a carefully orchestrated curriculum designed for your evolution. This doesn't mean you should accept abuse or stay in harmful situations. It means recognizing that even difficult circumstances contain gifts. They show you exactly where your power has been given away and where you need to reclaim it. Your beliefs create your reality through a process that's both mysterious and mechanical. When you believe something deeply enough, your subconscious mind goes to work finding evidence to support that belief. It filters information, directs your attention, and influences your choices in ways that make your beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies. Change the belief and you change what you attract. Start believing you deserve respect and watch how people begin treating you differently. Begin trusting that life supports you and notice how opportunities start appearing. Shift from scarcity to abundance thinking and see how resources flow more easily into your experience. The outer world is simply responding to the inner world. Your relationships reflect your relationship with yourself. Your financial situation mirrors your sense of self-worth. Your health reflects how well you're caring for your inner landscape. Your career shows you how aligned you are with your true purpose. This principle works whether you're conscious of it or not. Most people create by default, unconsciously manifesting from their unhealed wounds and limiting beliefs. But when you understand how the mirror works, you can begin creating by design. The first step is shifting from victim to conscious creator by recognizing the reflection. When something triggers you, instead of immediately blaming the other person or situation, pause and ask, what is this showing me about myself? This simple question transforms every challenge into a teacher. Difficult times actually accelerate growth more than comfortable periods. When life feels smooth and easy, you're usually coasting on old patterns. But when everything seems to fall apart, that's when real transformation happens. Your soul is clearing out what no longer serves you to make space for your next level of evolution. Use challenging people and situations as teachers, showing you what needs healing. That coworker who pushes all your buttons. They're pointing to exactly where you have unconscious blind spots that need healing. The relationship that keeps triggering your abandonment fears. It's showing you where you have unhealed wounds around dependency that need attention. The mirror principle works through reflection. What you judge in others, you judge in yourself. What you admire in others, you have the potential to develop within yourself. When someone's behavior triggers a strong emotional reaction, that's your cue to look within. The charge you feel is pointing to unhealed wounds or undeveloped gifts. This doesn't mean everything is your fault. It means everything is your responsibility, your ability to respond consciously rather than react unconsciously. You can't control what happens to you, but you can always choose how you frame and respond to what happens. Change your inner landscape and watch your outer world transform. Start practicing self-compassion and notice how others become more gentle with you. Begin setting healthy boundaries and see how people start respecting your limits. Heal your relationship with money and watch how financial opportunities multiply. The transformation isn't always immediate. Sometimes there's a lag between inner shifts and outer changes. Your old patterns might persist for a while as the universe tests your new beliefs. But if you stay consistent with your inner work, the outer world will eventually catch up and reflect your new internal state. Trust that everything serves your evolution even when you can't see how. That devastating breakup might be clearing the way for your soulmate. That job loss could be redirecting you toward your true calling. That health crisis might be forcing you to finally prioritize self-care. Your soul sees the bigger picture even when your mind feels lost in details. If you're experiencing dark nights of the soul, this is sacred work. When everything feels like it's falling apart, you're actually being initiated into a deeper level of consciousness. The old you is dying so the true you can be born. This process is painful but necessary, like a butterfly struggling out of its cocoon. The mirror never lies, but it also never judges. It simply reflects back to you what you're putting out, giving you constant feedback about your inner state. When you stop taking the reflections personally and start seeing them as information, life becomes your greatest teacher and your most compassionate guide. Before we wrap up, if you found this helpful and want to go deeper, remember that free download I mentioned, 5 inner blocks that keep you from deep spiritual growth. The link is waiting for you in the top comment below. You are not a small helpless creature at the mercy of circumstances. You're a powerful creator, shaping your reality through every thought, feeling, and belief you hold, whether you know it or not. Every experience you ever attracted serves your evolution as a soul. The universe responds to your inner state. You are the author of your story, not a character trapped in someone else's narrative. Most people live unconsciously, creating accidentally rather than intentionally. When you understand your true power, you can create deliberately and purposefully. Your soul is choosing this experience for specific lessons. Even in chaos, you are the master, orchestrating your own awakening. Trust your power to transform any situation from within. You are not a victim of life. You are life expressing itself through form.